Namaste students. Today we learn about circle. You know this is a bangle. What is the shape of this bangle? This is a circle. Around you can see many things which are circular in shape. Even this is a plate. The shape of this plate is also circle. So what is a circle? Now you know to draw the circle. You learnt to draw the circle in your 5th standard. Now mark one point and then expand the compass and keep one end of the compass at one point and draw arc, and this is a curved line which is closed, and if you mark many points on this, you are getting a collection of points. So what is a circle? Circle is a collection of all points which are equidistant. So these points are equidistant from a fixed point is known as circle, or a path of a point moving from a fixed point which are equidistant is known as a circle. So circle is a collection of all points which are equidistant from a fixed point, and this is a circle. Now we mark this fixed point is O, and what we call the fixed point? Fixed point is the center of the circle. So here that is the part of a circle. So which part it is? It is the center of a circle. Here center of a circle is O. Now if you join center of the circle to the circumference or to the circle, we call the length OA is the fixed distance, and that fixed distance is known as radius of the circle. So here radius of the circle is OA. And if you join many lines from the fixed distance to the circle, you are getting different radius. And here you can see OB is the another radius, OC is the another radius. So we got here 3 radius, and the plural form of the radius is radii. So the length of the radii in a circle is the same. Now if you join many lines from this fixed point to the circle, you are getting many radii, and the length of all the radii in a circle is the same. So that is the radius of the circle. And now if you join a line from the circle, from one point of the circle to the other point of the circle which pass through the center is known as diameter. And now I name the line, this line is PQ. So PQ is known as diameter of the circle. So what is diameter? Diameter is the line which pass through the center. Which line? Joining the 2 points of the circle. So here PQ is the diameter. So diameter is the line which join the 2 points of the circle and pass through the center. Now if I draw a line on the circle from one point to the other point of the circle which do not pass through the center, and we call this is a chord. Now I name this as XY. So we call XY is the chord of the circle. So line joining the 2 points on the circle is the chord. Now you can see this is also a line which joins the 2 points on the circle, but this is the line which passes through the center. So this is also a chord, but that passes through the center. So we can redefine this diameter as a longest chord in a circle is also a diameter. Now here you can see one chord. You can draw many chords on the circle. This is another chord. You can name this as DE. DE is the another chord. In a circle, you can draw many chords and the length of the chords are different. But the length of the radii in a circle is the same. And now, will you tell me what about the lengths of the different diameter? Now, if you join another one line which pass through the center, and that means it is the diameter, and will you tell me the length of the RS and PQ? What about the lengths of the line RS and PQ? How does it looks? It looks the same. So the lengths of the diameters in a circle is same. The lengths of that radii in a circle is also same, but the lengths of the chords in a circle are different at different position. Now in this plate, if I join one line from the center to the end of this circle, what it becomes? What is the stick represents here? It is a radius. Very good. Now this is the another one stick which joins the 2 points on the circle and which passes through the center, and what we call this one? Very good. This is the diameter. Now another one stick which joins the 2 points on the end of the circle, and what we call this stick? Once again, it is a chord. So you can see 3 sticks here. One stick which joins center to the circle is the radius, and another one stick which joins the 2 points on the circle and passes through the center is the diameter, and another one stick which joins the 2 points on the circle but do not pass through the center, and it is the name. What is the name? It is the chord. Now here you can see boundary of the circle, and what we call the boundary of the circle. Even in this also you can see the outer part of the plate, or here you can see this is the boundary of the circle. And what we call this boundary of the circle? That is the circumference of the circle. So what we call circumference. Circumference means boundary of the circle is known as circumference. Here if I consider point Q and X, Q, X and this once again till here Q, and you can consider all other points Q, E, D, X, R, Y, P, C, B, S, A and Q. Means if you consider all the points outside the circle, means this part is known as boundary of the circle and it is known as circumference of the circle. Students, if there is a birthday, you are bringing cake. Now, after bringing cake, you are going to cut. Usually, you cut the cake like this shape. See here, you can see the 2 sticks which are the radii of the circle, and another one part here at the bottom you can see arc. What we call the shape what you are getting after removing that? It is known as sector. So what is the sector? Sector is the region bounded by 2 radii and arc of the circle. So now we will see in this figure here the region bounded by 2 radii and arc of a circle. It is known as sector. Sector is the region bounded by 2 radii and arc of the circle. Now, sometimes some of you may cut the cake like this at the edge. Here you can see area bounded by this stick and the arc of the circle, and here you are getting this part from, you are removing this part from the cake. So what we call this region bounded by the chord and the arc of the circle is known as segment. So here in the picture I draw one line like this, and the region bounded by this chord and this is the chord, and this arc of the circle is known as segment. So we call this one as segment. Here I mark O, A, B. So sector is the region bounded by OAB. And now here I mark C, D, E. So CDE is the segment which is the region bounded by chord and the arc of the circle. Now some of you may cut the circle into two equal parts. Means in the middle you know it, the line which joins the two end points and passing through the center is the diameter. So now if you cut the cake into two equal parts, then it will become semicircle. So the region bounded by the diameter and the arc of the circle, this region is known as semicircle. So another one is semicircle. In a circle, how many semicircles you can see? In a circle, only two semicircles. Means diameter divides the circle into two equal parts, and each equal parts are known as semicircle. Students, after listening the class, you are able to answer the questions given in page number 84, exercise 4.6. There are 4 main questions and there are sub questions also. All these questions you are able to answer. All these questions are easy and also interesting. Thank you.